Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video I will show you in PHP how to log in and log out using sessions with PDO data objects. Click login and see here we are in the welcome.php page, welcome-charan@gmail.com. When I click logout, we switch back to the login page. Once I log out, when I try to visit the welcome.php file, see, it's kicking back to the login.php. It's forcing to log in the user to visit the welcome.php. Let's try another user, jack@gmail.com. jack@gmail.com. The password is abcdef. Click login and here we got the welcome jack@gmail.com. Now this time I'm not logged out. Let's copy this URL. I'm pasting here, enter, and see here the welcome.php page is opening because this jack@gmail.com, the session is not destroyed. If I log out now, when I refresh, see, it's kicked back to the login page. I'm back to the Notepad++. The first thing, I'm creating a new page which is for the login. Doc type HTML. I'm closing the HTML. I'm closing the body tag. Head. Now in this body I'm adding center. Close the center. Now between the center tag I'm adding the horizontal line, the header tags. How to create the login page using PDO. After horizontal line, I'm creating the table copy up to the form tag, paste here. Now here I don't require the name. Up to this tr, I don't require the on click also. The event, the value of the button is login, and I need to add the form tag. Method is equals to post. That's it for the designing part. Let's save this file. Login.php, save. Before writing the PHP code, let's upload this login.php file into my remote server. We'll check the designing part, how it looks on the browser. I'm uploading the login page under login-system folder. Select file, login.php. Let's copy this. wp-charan.com/login system. Enter. And here we got the output of that login page, which contains the header tags, 2 input text box controls, and 1 login button control. Let's quickly switch back to the Notepad++. We'll write the code for the login control. I'm back to the login page. About the doc type, I'm adding PHP code, PHP. To connect the database, we need the data source properties, which is a host name, database name, username, and password. Just for the time saving, I already created here up to this part Let's copy it and paste here. And notice the username and the password are the dummy ones. Just for the security reasons, I'm not providing my real password and username. But at the time of uploading this login page into my remote server, I will change into my real credentials. If is set $_post between square brackets, I'm adding the button control name, which I'm making this login. Copy this, paste here. $query is equals to select start from our table name is a registration where email is equals to colon email and the password column name is pwd is equals to column pwd. In my previous video I have showed how to create the registration table and how to insert the values. If you missed that, at the end of the video you'll get that link. Dollar statement is equals to dollar the connection variable prepare method. In this prepare method I'm adding the select statement, which is a $query. Dollar statement execute array method between single quotes email $_post between double quotes. Here I'm adding the input email name, sorry, not here single quotes, here we need the single quotes, and the second column is a password, which is pwd, this name underscore $_post password. I'm closing the array. $count is equals to $statement row count method, C capital. If $count is greater than 0, which means if the login details are correct, header, if the login details are correct, I want to redirect the page, the welcome page, location colon welcome.php else if the username and password are wrong, I want to display the message. $message is equals to between single quotes label, I'm closing the label, check username and password, semicolon. Now the main part, we are using sessions. Go to the top, session underscore start method, come to the bottom. Here if count is greater than 0, $_ session, I want to send this email $_post between double quotes email semicolon. Now the final part is this message I want to display below the login control. PHP if is set, the variable is a message echo label. I'm closing the label between single quotes dot dollar message dot. Let's save this file. Now we'll create the welcome.php file. Copy it. New. Let's add PHP code. PHP session underscore start. I'm calling the session here if is set $_ session. Our session name is email. Copy this one and paste here. Echo center. I'm closing the center. H3. I'm closing H3. Welcome. Copy this session email. Between single quotes dot and dot. Echo add p10 href logout.php logout semicolon else I want to redirect to the login page. I'm copying the header. Instead of welcome, login.php. Copy this. Let's save this file. Now the last one will create the logout page. Create new page. I'm adding PHP code for logout session underscore start. Once the user is logged out, I want to destroy the session. Session underscore destroy method. Once the session is destroyed, I want to redirect to login page. Let's save this file. logout.php save. That's it. Let's upload these 3 files into my remote server. We'll check the results on the browser. Go to cpanel, select file, login, logout, and the last one is a welcome.php file. Let's visit the database And notice in this registration table contains 3 rows: Jack, Charan and Ben. So now I am logging with the charan@gmail.com and the password is abcdef. charan@gmail.com, password is abcdef. When I click login, it will redirect to the welcome.php. If the username and the password is wrong, I will get the message the username and password is wrong. I'm clicking login. Oops, something went wrong. Let's check the coding part. Go to login.php. Here we require the comma. Now I'll check the final results. Click login and see here we are in the welcome.php page, welcome-charan@gmail.com. When I click logout, we switch back to the login page. Once I log out, when I try to visit the welcome.php file, see, it's kicking back to the login.php. It's forcing to login the user to visit the welcome.php. Let's try another user, jack@gmail.com. jack@gmail.com. The password is abcdef. Click login and here we got the welcome jack@gmail.com. Now this time I'm not logged out. Let's copy this URL. I'm pasting here, enter, and see here the welcome.php page is opening because this jack@gmail.com, the session is not destroyed. If I log out now, when I refresh, see, it's kicked back to the login page. That's it. If you like this video, please leave your valuable comment, share this video and please subscribe my channel. Catch you on my upcoming videos.